going to put the link in the comments. And then
add a theory or post or whatever it is.
if I can do the dodgy and still do it from here, I think I can.
So you're going to put if you get lay down on the hooker, it's going to be in the middle and then feet on both sides.
That's right.
Why did you take me here? Why? And you follow what the mother said. Are you not growing up?
Ask your mother.
Abby and Danny.
Yeah. Well, how did you get going through in the first place? I don't know, just an authentic thing. Okay. Let's turn this on. If you want to get really fancy and open your umbrella, I'll take the umbrella to the tripod. I'm serious. Passport 300562. Just give it a quick test.
Are you over here? Now you turn back and then take a breath. Let it on the beautiful. So waiting and style.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will bring the ladies.
So you'll just need to move the camera out there. It's raining a little. If it's spinning a little, it's fine. Just put it out anyways. But if it actually starts to rain, just bring it in so it doesn't undercover. Even if it's off to an angle. Me and Antonella's walking over. Always the speaker facing. It's 2 minutes to 4. 2 minutes to 4.
Yeah, take on the other side, yes.
Nathan plays.
No, you come behind.
Nathan plays it when Antonella's coming.
When Antonella's coming, not when I'm coming.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Come on, please.
Yeah.
That's right.
Not anymore.
You need to run all one.
You'll have to accept responsibility of this decision.
I will.
Yeah.
Yes. Is the rabbi fallen?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We come?
Yep.
Baruch haba, Hashem Adonai, Berach Mechem B'Beit Adonai. Thank you. You stand on your legs, right? Oh, you're fine. Facing, and then stand used to it. A little bit more this way. This way. The bride will walk around you 7 times, so it's in space. Okay. Will you go on?
Someone has to.
Music. That's music.
They look alike, but they look alike.
Same colour.
Very good. Look how much you like.
That's good.
I wasn't looking at the face. I'll count.
Go with her.
Starting to woman arguing with me. 3.
Starting 3.
thank you all for coming to this wonderful, important milestone, the marriage of Antonella and Richard. We start with a blessing, offering them a beautiful life, a life of good health and of peace. Baruch haba v'shem Adonai, be'erachnuchem mibeit Adonai, bo'u nishtachave v'nivracha lifnei Adonai Oseinu, ivdu et Adonai b'simcha bo'u lefanav bivnana, mi'adir al hakol, mi'baruch al hakol, mi'gadol al hakol, hu yevarech echatan ve'hakala. Blessed be he that comes in the name of the Lord. We bless you from the house of the Lord. Come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. Serve the Lord with joy. Come before him with peace. He who is mighty above all, he who is blessed above all, he who is great above all, may he bless the bridegroom and the bride. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri agafen. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al arayot ve'asar lanu et arusot והיתיר לנו את הנשואות לנו על ידי חופה וקידושין. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש עמו ישראל על ידי חופה וקידושין. Will you give the groom, please? The groom. Thank you. Will you kindly give the bride? Give her the dress. No.
Next time, Michael.
Am I confused? Thank you. Thank you very much. Who's got the drink? Thank you very much. And this really is for the bridegroom to present to the bride. Give the bridegroom this. Is that good? Yes, that's right. Good. This ring, my dear bridegroom, belongs to you. It's your possession. In the presence of the two witnesses standing before you, you place the ring on the forefinger of the right hand of the bride and recite after us, Hare At Mekudeshet
Li
Betabat
Beta'ava
Zo
Zo
Kedat
Kedat
Moshe
Moshe
Ve'Israel.
V'Yisrael.
Thank you. I apologize, there are no chairs, and now I give my address. How long did you say? 45 minutes?
46 minutes.
It was a request from Mr. Blyer Jr. An absolute pleasure and privilege to be here today under the chuppah. We've had a long association, and your good father was reminding us how many years ago when you stepped from Rome into the North Shore. You remember? How many years?
41.
41 years. So we've known each other for many years. And of course, Richard even more than that. I missed out on his bar mitzvah by 1 week.
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes, I remember.
Good, very good. And when we came to Australia from overseas, one of the leaders of the North Shore community was Richard's late dad, Harry, and his beautiful mother, Olga. And the two of them were very generous and very kind to us as a family, and made sure that we settled in easily and comfortably. So we've had a wonderful relationship. And of course, we've watched a young little girl graduate, doctor, specialist, and all the wonderful things that only a mother and father can appreciate. I had the privilege also of spending the last few years with Olga. She lived with us at our Randwick campus. So it was an ongoing daily affair. We met each other, we spoke to each other, and it was sad that she had to leave us, in my opinion, at a very young age for this day and age. Again, I have the privilege of seeing Lilia virtually every second day or so because I move around the various areas of the homes in the different parts of Sydney, and she's obviously very challenged, as we all know it, but she's comfortable, very well looked after, and always has a gentle smile on her face when I'm there, and does her best to talk to me, and sometimes I understand her very well when she talks to me in Italian. But she's a beautiful lady. So, you have chosen a very good time to get married. The Talmud says, Mishe Nichnas Adar. When the Hebrew month of Adar arrives, and we're now in the month of Adar, Marbim B'Simcha. There is tremendous joy and happiness. And the Talmud goes on to explain why. Why is the month of Adar the happy month? The beginning of happiness in one's life. Because of the story of Purim, which we celebrate this coming Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday. Purim took place when the Jewish people lived in 127 mini-states across in the Middle East, top of Africa, under the leadership of the then Persian kingdom. We were almost annihilated by a wicked Haman. Fortunately, with the help of God, we survived. And therefore the Talmud says, this month, the month of Purim, is a month which brings happiness and joy to the Jewish people. What more could a bride ask for, a groom ask for? A time like this, under the chuppah, starting a new milestone, and what you really want is happiness. Happiness through the knowledge that you are well physically, that you are well spiritually, and this is the celebration and the ceremony called Chuppah Kiddushin. Chuppah means the house. This is symbolic of the house. It's very temporary for today, but please God, in the near future you will live together in a house, your permanent home, and Kiddushin means sanctity and holiness in the home. You'll have your beautiful Shabbat, you'll have your festivals, you'll have all the warm, loving aspects of Jewish life. You've both been blessed with lovely, lovely, supportive families and children, and please God, may God bless you now with every wish that you wish yourself. We have received from Israel a magnificent ketubah, everything chosen by the bridal couple. I just hold this. I'll just show you how it looks. There we are. Very, very beautiful. The ketubah is the document which commits bride and bridegroom to each other. Various commitments from the bride to the groom and the groom to the bride, and it is written in an ancient language called Aramaic, not Arabic, but Aramaic, the language of the Chaldeans in the early years, time of Abraham and that period. So it's not Hebrew. You can hear the sound is different. And we will read the ketubah, and the two witnesses in front of you sign the ketubah, and after we complete, the bride becomes the possessor of the ketubah. Today, because of the rain and because of the difficult conditions, we'll have it put place, returned to its container, and you'll receive it at your home. אחד בשבת, 10 יום לחודש אדר, שנת 5778, למניין שאנו מנים כאן בסידני, במדינת אוסטרליה, איך רב מנחם מנדל בן צבי אלימלך, חתן דנן אמר לה, להדבתו ארמלתה, שרה בת גרשון, הביא לי לאינטגרדת משה וישראל, וענף הלך ואוקי, באזון ואפנס, יתיחי לכי, כהויל חוד גוברין יהודאין, כפלחין המוקרים וזנין, ומפרנסין לין לשהון בקושתה. ויהב נלכי מואבתו לכי, כסף ארמלותייכי, זוזי מאה, תחזי לכי, מי דה רבנן. ומזונייכי וכיסותייכי וסיפוקייכי ומעלבתייכי כאורך כל ערב. וצבי אדמרת שרה ארמלתדה והבת לילה אינטו. ודין לדוניה דאנלני מבין נשה, בין בכסף, בין בזהב, בין בתכשיטין, ומאנה דלבושה בשימוש דירה ובשימוש דארסה. הכל קיבל עליו רב מנחם מנדל חתן דנן ו50 זקוקים כסף שרוף. וצבי רב מנחם מנדל חתן דנן והוסיף לה מנדלי עוד 50 זקוקים כסף שרוף אחרים כנגדן. סך הכל 100 זקוקים כסף שרוף. וכך אמר רב מנחם מנדל חתן דנן, אך ליוד שטר כתוב תדה, לדוניה דן, בתוסף תדה, קבלית עליו על ירתי, בתראי, להתברא מכל שבר הרג, נכסים וקניינים דאית תחות כל שמיה, דקנאי ודעתית אנא למקנה, נכסים דאית לא נח ליוד ודלת לא נח ליוד, כל הון יהון אחראים וארבעים לפרוע מן הון, שטר כתוב תדה, לדוניה דן בתוסף תדה, ואפילו מן גלימה על כתפי בחיי ובמותי, מן יום דנן ולעלם, ואחריות וכל משטר כתוב דנן, לדוניה דן בתוסף תדה, קיבל עליו רב מנחם מנדל חתן דנן כחומר כל שטרי כתובות ותוספתות לנהגים בבנת ישראל העשויים כתיקון חז"ל דלא כאסמכתא דלא כתוספתא דשטרא וקנינה מן רב מנחם מנדל בן צבי אלימלך חתן דנן למרת שרה בת גרשון ארמלתא דה כחומה דכתוב ופרש לאל ומאנה דקשה למקנה בי והכל שריר וקיים נאום דוד בן אפרים רוgut עד נאום דורון יונתן בן שרגא פייבל שנוימן עד. Present it to you. Thank you. And I'll just take it to off until you get It's a tradition in the celebration of a wedding that we have 7 blessings, bringing honor, distinction to the bridal couple, making reference to various important events in our history, events of joy and happiness. We recite the Sheva Brachos twice. This is the formal one under the chuppah, and then it's the informal one at the home, where you have a little l'chaim, you have a little challah, wash your hands, make a bracha, and then you say the Sheva Brachot in honor of the bridal couple. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri agafen Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol bara lichevodo Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam יוצר האדם ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר יצר את אדם בצלמו בצלם דמותיו בניתו והתקין לו ממנו בעניין עד עד ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר האדם סוף תוסיף את הגל ההכרה בכיבוד בניה לתוכה בשמחה ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניה ברוך אתה שמח תשמח רעמים כשמח היצירך מקדם בגן עדן ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן וכלה ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר ברא ששון ושמחה חתן וכלה אשר ברא ששון ושמחה חתן וכלה גילה רינה תצא וחן אבא ואבא ושלום מהיר אדוני אלוהינו יישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה כל מצלות חתנים מחופתם ונערים ממשתי נגינתם ברוך אתה אדוני משמח חתן עם הכלה. it is traditional that the focal point of Jewish existence is the holy city of Jerusalem. The focal part of Jerusalem was the Holy Temple, and the Jewish people lived their lives surrounded by the temple. Talmud records that when the Babylonians destroyed the temple in the year 586 before the Common Era, they were taken into captivity. That was the way they assured themselves there was no army resident. So they went to another land. And when Cyrus, king of Persia, a very good king, said to the Jewish people, you belong to Jerusalem, go back, and I'll help you build the second temple. And they rebuilt it. The old people, when they saw the new temple, cried, and the young people were so happy. And the Talmud explains, the old people cried because they said it was never as beautiful as the first temple. And the youngsters had never seen the first temple. And so, for them, it was a tremendous achievement. When we lost the temple, the generation of departure from Israel took all their musical instruments, put them on trees, made vows. We will never rejoice again until we have Jerusalem once again in Jewish ownership. We, our generation, are very lucky. 1967, we witnessed the reunification of the old city of Jerusalem, which was in Arabic hands, with the new city in Jewish hands, and today it is the undivided, eternal capital of the Jewish world. We did not need Mr. Trump to tell us and to confirm it, but it's very nice of him. And please God, things will go from strength to strength. In the near future, we'll see many legations moving to the capital of Israel, and it'll bring them great success. So, to mark this very happy occasion with the linkage to temple, we smash a glass. This was particularly in a time when we never had the whole city in our hands. And so, a glass is brought, and I assume you've had some breakfast. You need strength for the glass, and you smash the glass, and then we offer you a blessing. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord shine his face upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord turn unto you, bride and bridegroom, grant you both in your new life health, happiness, and success. You may kiss. Do you mind just to remove that? Careful, careful, don't cut yourself.
The other way, the
No, hold the glass.